It's not a choice, but hi everybody. This is Barbara Drazga, aka the Deal Deaver, and also the creator of the Bundle Masterclass. And tonight I am interviewing one of my students and an amazing bundler in her own right, especially with seasonal bundles. Hi, Anita Breeze. How are you tonight?
I'm great. I'm great.
Yay.
Look at all these people.
I know you guys, hey, I know everybody had so many other choices Thursday night in the summer to take advantage of. So thanks for being here tonight. And we've got a lot planned for you. We've got 5 or 6 things we want to cover. We've got a bonus at the end. I wanted to let you know that we're opening up the registration again for the Bundle Masterclass. You know I only open it up every 3 or 4 months. Sound is still cutting out. Okay, so tell you what, I'm going to share the screen, and I'm going to let Anita start teaching you guys. All right, this is cover. I'm going to be in and out. I'm going to fix the technology issues on my end. Hey, this is live TV. It ain't Memorex. Anita, dig in.
All right. Okay. Well, I can talk about some of this stuff. I took Barbara's bundling master class, so I've actually learned some new things lately too. It's kind of funny. It's you kind of think you've done bundling for a few years. Do I need to take another class? But I'm really glad I did, because some of these things that she has on her list here are really awesome. So how to find seasonal keywords is the first thing. So I think we'll talk a little bit about fall and autumn, Thanksgiving, that whole thing. Let's see, I'm going to share my screen. Oh, Barbara, can you, okay, there you go. Okay, I'm going to share my screen now. All right, so there's a few different things you can do to find ideas and keywords. One of them is Amazon itself, and they have, hang on, I'm going to just open up a new screen here. So on Amazon.com, you can type in, you probably have already noticed this, but say you type in fall day, oh, look at that. So down here we've got fall decor, fall decorations for home, fall door wreath, outdoor. So you just need to, there is a name for this method. I can't remember what it's called. It might be called alphabet method or something like that. But you can key in starting a word, and it'll fill in for you what people are looking for.
Predictive search.
So predictive, I knew you'd have the proper name for it. Predictive search. So decorations, great bundling opportunities there. A wreath, you could do a kit or something like that. And the other thing I wanted to just mention too is that there are many words for fall. So that's one of the challenges. So some people say autumn. Whoops, you got to spell it right. So here you go, autumn decor, autumn decorations, autumn garland. Some people would call it, well, you might say Thanksgiving. So same thing. So you're kind of covering, in the fall, you're kind of covering these different areas. And this is something to keep in mind for your keywords. You want to mention all of those things when it comes time to set up your listing and do your keywords. But I'm getting a little bit ahead of myself there. Just wanted to point that out. So I don't know if anyone's used Ubersuggest. Ubersuggest is a good way to find keywords. This is a free tool. You can key in, the different various, well, let's see what happens when, I'll just see what it suggests. That's all you do, basically, is you key in a word and see what it suggests. It's pretty easy. So it's got a few things down here, Thanksgiving, Thanksgiving dinner, Thanksgiving. I mean, you know, these are things that you might want to pull into your listing later when you're trying to figure out ways to describe your bundle. So it's just, you know, one more tool. Barbara, did you have anything to add to that? Like, have you used Uber Suggest before? Oh, I'm not sure if she's there. Okay.
Sorry, moving into another room. I had to grab my other bundle stuff.
Okay.
I'm on my fourth computer now.
So I was just wondering if you had used Uber. Oh, okay.
No, never heard of it until you told me.
Ah, okay. There you go. So there are some, you know, paid and unpaid keyword tools. I just started getting into Scope lately, and there is a free version. So I'm sure that Barbara can provide a link for that later.
I love Scope.
Yeah, I love it too. It's pretty awesome. I'm glad that I upgraded recently. So there's also Merchant. Merchant Words is I don't really consider it a thing for finding keywords. It's more like researching demand on what you've already chosen, I guess. Like say you decided you were going to do a fall leaves bundle, you could go over here to Merchant Words and let's put in fall leaves. Let's see what happens. This is just totally unrehearsed here. Look at that, 52,000 monthly searches. These are the categories, arts and crafts. So, you know, I've done a lot of bundles involving arts and crafts, and they're quite popular. So and the sky's the limit, really. You just need to walk through a dollar store at this time of year when they're putting out their fall stuff, and you can come out of there with a million ideas. There's just so many things you can do with fall leaves. You can make a garland. Look at here, fall leaves garland. You can provide the items that you need to make a garland, a centerpiece, tableware, cushions. These are really popular things. Let's see. Barbara, can you share your screen again that has the list? Because I didn't memorize that.
Absolutely, I'm pulling it up, no worries. And now that the wheels kind of came off the bus for me a little bit technology-wise, I'm on my fourth computer, but
I can hear you pretty good now.
Yeah, I've completely switched to it.
Oh, wow.
Waiting for slides to come up, but here's what we're gonna do, guys. Let's have a little fun. Let's get the energy up.
Yeah, let's do that.
Let's get the energy up, because I love energy, and I know you all do too. And let me just come over here. And can you stop sharing your screen, please, Anita?
Yes, I can. There you go.
Lovely face, awesome. Okay, so let's see, Zoom meeting. Let's come over here. All right, so I know that my video quality is not that great, nor is my audio, but roll with it, guys.
Your audio is a lot better. It's better now.
Yippee. So let me just share the screen real quick and tell you what we're going to be covering, okay? So real low class here. I'm sorry, but it is what it is. Here we go. So how to find seasonal keywords. I mean, we all know what the seasonal keywords are, right? We're going into fourth quarter. We've got fall, autumn, Thanksgiving, Halloween, Labor Day, even don't forget Labor Day, Christmas, and don't forget New Year's. It's sort of kind of, but
yeah.
A little bit of a pop there at the end.
Yep.
Then we're going to talk about how to check seasonal traffic using tools like Keepa, Google Trends, if you haven't tried Google Trends yet. And Anita, you just mentioned another one, Uber, right?
Uber Suggest.
Uber Suggest. And can you give us the URL on that? ubersuggest.com? Is it? Okay.
Yeah, I can make sure you get it.
Okay, sounds good. Uber Suggest. Go Google it if you don't have it. Now, I want to give you a hint on seasonal traffic. So let's say you're looking for keywords on Halloween stuff. Now, guys, I went to the dollar store today because I was determined to find some stuff to stump Anita.
Oh no!
We're gonna create some bundles on the fly. Clearly, this was rehearsed, right? So we're gonna have some fun with this, and I hope that you do too. So what you do is, let's say you want to find out if a specific, like, eyeball ornaments. I'm just, right?
Wow. Eyeball ornaments.
Eyeball ornaments. They're very cool. I've bought a bunch of them just because I know I can. Yeah. Can you imagine these on a black Christmas tree? A little black Christmas tree. There's so much you could do with these, right?
Yeah.
So I just bought out the dollar store today, all they had. So anyway, how can you tell? When you type in eyeball ornaments and the rank is 2 million, you're like, oh, these don't sell, right? Because it's not time yet.
Yeah.
So you have to remember, look at your Keepa graph and look at and the Google Trends to see what kind of rank something like this was getting and what this keyword was getting back a year ago in October when Halloween was selling. Okay?
Yeah.
So don't take the rank you see right now on a specific keyword to heart. You need to do deeper research to see what it was selling, how fast and how popular that keyword was ranking for previous years. Make sense?
Yeah, and I use camel for that too.
Okay, so camel, and Keepa. I know there are a lot of really seasoned sellers on this webinar, so we're gonna kind of up the game of folks who have just started. So don't feel confused that we're throwing out terms here. You'll be able to watch the recording and kind of get up to speed. What we want to talk about is how to maximize your profit by creatively putting products together that meet a specific niche or need or keyword in the form of a bundle. Okay, and we're specifically focusing on seasonal bundles tonight. So I want you to think about how to think outside of the box, building a bundle that will sell. So I think that's a great segue, Anita, into us sharing some stuff that we bought at the dollar store.
Yeah, let's do that.
Boy, we got a rough job, guys. We knew we were doing this training, so we had to go shopping and find stuff. Now, Anita, that's a great segue to, what is this rumor I see on the group about your bottomless bag? Would you like to share that with us?
You know, it was kind of funny. Like I had this bag because I was doing I went to Duncan McPherson's seminar that he had last Friday, and I spoke about bundles, and I brought this bag with me, and it just simply had all of my ideas and props and things like that, and I just kept pulling things out, and people started going, well, what else have you got in there? It just it's just one of those. It was just one of those funny things.
Okay, so
you kind of have to be there.
We're having audio issues now with Anita.
Oh no. Okay.
What's happening for me and her? I'm pretty sure it's Zoom that's having an issue. Are you back, Anita?
I'm here. Can you guys hear me? Yeah, I'm here. Nick says.
You're really. So here's.
Okay, they're saying.
I'm pretty sure that Zoom is having some issues.
Okay, let's read the chat here.
So I'm just going to keep going. Anita, leave the meeting and come back in again, okay? And I'm just going to keep going because I want you guys not to be held up with technology. If Zoom is having a problem and you can hear me, then I'm going to keep going, and Anita can log out and log back in, and we'll try to get her back online. Between the two of us, we're gonna make sure you get a lot of content tonight. Anita?
Yeah, read the chat because
Go
they're
ahead
saying.
And log out. Leave.
Oh, okay. They're saying that I'm clear, but it's you.
Oh man.
So, okay. So mine is okay. It's her mic. Okay. Okay. How about if? Can you still hear me, Barbara?
I can.
Okay. How about if I show them some things I found today?
Yeah.
Okay, good. All right.
Do it. I'm gonna try to figure this out.
Okay. All right. So one of the things that happens when I look on Amazon, and I'm going to share my screen again, I think here. Sorry about the technical stuff, you guys. So what happens is when I look on Amazon, I see lots of people selling things, you know, for $5 or $6. Let's try to go back to the fall decor as an example. So if you look through, you know, you see lots of little, like, okay, so here's some $5 items, $10. I like to kind of group things together so that I can get more than $20 for my product, because it's just more profitable that way. $8.99 for this runner, for example. Like, I would sell that with some napkins, you know, in the same theme, or a centerpiece or something, to bring that price up into the $20 plus range. You're going to get, because when you sell something for under $10, your fees are like 50% of your, like, you just don't make any money. But when you sell something for over $20, your fees go down, you start to get into the, 30% or whatever. So to me, that just made a lot of sense. Is why I got into bundles, is because I knew that I had to get that ASP up. ASP means average selling price, for those of you that are new. And it's a really good idea to try to get up into that range of $20 or more. So today at the dollar store, I found some craft kits. Okay, I don't know if you can see that. This is a little squirrel. It's a foam craft kit. This one's a cornucopia. By themselves, these would probably sell for $5, so totally not worth it. But funny enough, I came home and I started looking on Amazon, and look at this. Can you guys see that? There they are. There's 3 of them, and they're selling, it's $14.99, so it's still not great. And they did have the turkey there as well, but I just couldn't find it. So someone has already gone and made this listing. They did a half decent job. They've got the 3 craft kits. They've taken a picture of each one. But they didn't really, the thing I wanted to point out about the listing that they made is it's not optimized too well for keywords. I'm a bit of a keyword junkie. Because I came from a background of having some websites, and to get proper SEO, you really have to know your keywords. The first thing that stood out to me when I looked at this listing is the glaring absence of the word Thanksgiving. And yet here's a Thanksgiving turkey. So you want to make sure that you look into that to hit all your bases as far as the keywords go. They did some funny stuff here, like decorations. They don't really need to do that. And then they simply cut and paste this title into the bullet points and also into their description here. So they got a little repetitive with their keywords. Instead of coming up with some new words, maybe describing how their kids can work on this, and the turkey is cute and dressed like a pilgrim. A pilgrim is another keyword. There you go. Just kind of using your imagination. Well, not even your imagination, but just being more creative by finding more keywords. So they have it priced at $14.99. There is no data on this because this is a brand new listing. So there's no Keepa, there's no anything. What you can do in a situation like this is go to merchant words, and let's see how, I don't know what we should call that. We should call that a fall. Sorry, Barbara?
Can you hear me?
I can hear you now, yep.
I'm on my phone now.
Oh, you're really improvising.
I am totally improvising, but that's okay. I'm a problem solver. I'm the chief problem solver of my business. So
you are.
No, and I can't wait to show you the cool stuff I found at the dollar store today as well.
Awesome. Okay, I'm just gonna see what I find in merchant words for fall craft. Let's try that. So we have craft 7,600 searches, craft supplies. There's those fall leaves again. Seems like leaves are big. Let's try autumn. So you definitely want to have those words in there, the autumn and the fall.
All right, you know what? Let's kind of shake this up a little bit. I like
awesome.
I like to, I like to do bundles. You're in my bundle masterclass, so I have a different approach to customer research, to research in general, right?
Yes, you do.
Okay, so what's my approach to doing research?
You look for passions, like pools of passionate people.
That's right. P3 is passions and problems.
Yes.
So I like to look at passionate markets. I can't imagine too many people are passionate about leaves. Although they're fun to jump in and rake, I get it. But what are some, let's just pick Halloween, all right? Because there are a lot of really cool niche passions around Halloween.
There is, yes.
Fun. And let's dig into Halloween. How about we do that?
Zombies and skulls and all that kind of stuff.
Zombies and owls. Oh my!
Yeah.
Candy, bats. Oh, Nick, yeah, bats and like creepy crawly stuff like roaches. And Christopher Grant was telling me that his photographer who does his product image, she refuses to take pictures of his toy roaches that he got in because they freak her out that much. It was hilarious, right?
I found some glow in the dark roaches and yeah.
Right? How about like black lights, things that glow and freaky music, okay? So let's go ahead and I'm just going to start. I don't know if you can see me. Can you guys see me?
Yes.
Anita, stop sharing your screen.
Oh.
Bug candy. Yeah, I love it on my phone because all of your comments are showing up. So they're like, this is really cool. Okay, so check this out. Here's some fun stuff I got. Can you see me, hon? All right, so first of all, I got these awesome eyeball ornaments.
Those are cool.
So what could you do with these? What else could you put with eyeball ornaments? Who would buy eyeball ornaments?
Well, you could put those with I've seen those those. I want to say they're wrapped in eyeballs. Like if you're ungated in grocery, you can get they have lots of eyeball candies and things like that.
Right. Well, how about if you just take a bunch of these and if you sell like 4 packs, in each, and you sell them, but you look for keywords for like decor, decorations, right? And then people don't have to actually hang these on a tree.
Oh, we just lost Barbara again. Barbara? Are you...
Seriously? Well, I don't know what's going on, but...
Yeah, it's odd.
It's Zoom. I'm telling you, it's Zoom.
Yeah, it's got to be. It's got to be.
It's got to be Zoom, because I've tried 4 devices now, and this is my phone, which is on cellular, so it's not me. So keep going, Anita.
Okay, all right. Okay, so we were talking about the eyeballs. So someone says they can't see you. I can see her. It's just that she's frozen in time now.
Just keep going. Just keep going.
Yeah. So okay. So yeah. Oh, now my mind is gone. So she's got the eyeballs, and are they? Oh, I guess I can't ask her. I wanted to ask her a question about it, but she can't talk. So I'm assuming that. Sorry.
Keep going.
Okay, I'm going. All right. So I think. Do you want to see what I bought? Look what I bought.
What'd you get?
These are Squirrel salt and pepper shakers.
That's really cute. So what else could you put with those?
They are super cute. So I was kind of thinking that these would go great with some kind of table decor, like acorns. Like you could do, at the dollar store, they also had bags of these kind of they're not plastic, but they were like different size acorns and pine cones and things.
Gotcha.
And I thought that would look so cute on like a Thanksgiving table. You could get napkins and things like that. They're kind of in those like leaves and acorns and things.
Gotcha. Okay, so we're back to leaves again. Let's get to some passion. How about tricks or treats?
There are people who are passionate about leaves.
Passions. You guys can hear me. I was looking for passions in the dollar store. So check this out.
So squirrel collectors, there are people who are passionate about squirrels.
Okay, so check this out. This is a coffin, but hang on. It's a coffin that opens up, right? So
I wish I could see it.
So it's actually a coffin, right? Now, what can you put in a coffin? I happen to have these. I got wholesale, right? It's this really cool skull necklace.
Can you describe them, Barbara? Because I've lost your video.
Well, it's a plastic coffin box. Now, what could you do with a plastic coffin box? And it's got on the top of it, it has a skeleton. So I can use this to as a box for instance, I have some zombie pens, right? So I put zombie pens in there, and what I can do is put 3 of these boxes in a bundle and a pack of zombie pens, right? All sorts of candy to fill it up. That's right. It's even the perfect size to put sunglasses in. So if you get wholesale a bunch of like aviator sunglasses, and if you can find sunglasses that have an image of a skull on the front, which I know are available, and then you put it in this coffin box, then that's your bundle right there. Make sense?
That would be cool, yeah.
Okay, what else? What else you find? Here's what I found. I've got this little bag of skeleton parts, but it's really small skeleton parts. It's all sorts of, you know, like the rib cage, arms. Now, you ever see in the summer, the stores, they have these end caps, and like Michael's has them all the time.
Yeah.
Sell these little miniature, I don't know, dioramas where people can build like a little fairy garden, right?
Oh, yeah, yeah.
Okay, you could totally take these little itty bitty mints, and you could create a like a graveyard, but in miniature.
One of my neighbors did that.
There you go. So what if
it's a thing. It's a thing.
You guys print it out like this. Have it done at Vistaprint. You print out like an 8.5 by 11 miniature graveyard scene, and you put that together with a bunch of miniature tombstones and a bunch of these miniature little skeletons. You see what I mean by that?
Yeah.
Okay, so what else? Talk to me about what you found at the dollar store that speaks to somebody's passion.
Well, I have, well, I don't know if people are passionate about mice and rats, but I think that if you are making these little dioramas, you've got to have centipedes and like it's got to be infested with, and spiders too. You've got to have, you know, your little diorama has got to have some creepy crawlies laying around. So,
and you can do. Okay, guys, I know that you can't see me, but if you can hear me, just say yes in the chat. Can you hear me?
She does know that we can't. Yeah. Okay. So
right,
they can hear you. Yeah.
Don't worry about seeing me, because trust me, I've got more personality than, you know, and you'll be able to hear my excitement in my voice. I'm going to draw a picture for you. Just because you can't see me, we're okay with that. We're going to keep going if you guys are in. I might even like re-record this entire video, so you've got a visual. But for now, you're here, we're here. Let's go ahead and keep going, and I promise you I will give you a visual with my voice. So let's talk about rats and spiders and mice, oh my. Now, if you put together, couldn't you find like bats that are bigger ones, maybe a 12 inches across, and then miniature bats, and do a bundle of bat family?
Yeah, they totally have that. They usually have that. The dollar store that I was at was just starting to put stuff out. So, but I know I got them last year. So definitely
go to
different.
The store, or we just happened to go this week.
Yeah.
To have some fun stuff to show you and to play with, but you can go to AliExpress.
Absolutely.
A lot of like coal imports. There are so many. There are so many different places you can get really inexpensive bundle items. But the thing is, don't start with product research. I start with passions and problems. And for Halloween and Christmas and Thanksgiving, it's going to be a lot about passions more than problems. So you want to find passionate niche markets. For example, one market I just love is people who love skulls. So Halloween for me is just loads of fun to source for, because I found things like, you see this mug? Check this out. And look at the handle of the mug. It's like bones. How fun is that? It's a coffee mug. All right, guys. Now, what can you do? How can you bundle this? I don't have to just sell one. I could put 2 together, right? I could do a set of 4. That's a multi-pack. But what can I put with this mug and then write some fun marketing around it? Like, you know, if I could find a coffee that was about raised from the dead coffee, right?
There is something like that.
Yeah,
Death by coffee, I think it's called.
Right? And just write some fun marketing, a fun description around, drink your blood wine on Halloween, right? Death Wish coffee. So there's so many fun things you can do just by going into a store and getting ideas. But this is one of the problems. And I bought them all. Of course I did. And then I asked the manager when they get more in to give me a call. And because I shop there a lot, they will. So when the cases come in, it won't even make it to the shelf now. They'll just call me and I'll go pick them up.
Wonderful. People also really love zombies. Like that's a real passionate market too.
Absolutely. Skulls and zombies are two of my favorite markets to play with.
And I think like Halloween is becoming bigger and bigger. When I was growing up as a kid, nobody decorated their house for Halloween other than pumpkins. But now they're going insane. All of those yard things. It's crazy.
You have to find out what people are passionate about for Halloween. Google is your friend. That was a hint, guys. Go to Google and type Halloween passions, Halloween hobbies, Halloween decoration. Crazy Halloween stuff, right? And start digging. Start with the passions. Go to Google and just start digging around, and then go to Amazon and start digging around for those same keywords to see what other things what other bundles people are putting together. Anita?
Yeah, you're back. I just realized you're actually live now.
Okay, great. So
good.
Down today.
Yes, someone said spider web. So yeah, anything spidery.
Can you see these clings? Check this out.
I like that.
It says help in blood. So when you see a bundle item like this, think about why. I just started giggling when I saw it. I don't know why. It's kind of, more, it's kind of weird. It's just like hello, but in blood. So you want to ask yourself, well, why did I think that was cool? Why did I think this little checkout, right? This
there's the coffin. Good.
Coffin box. But check out what I did with it, right? I put zombie pens in it.
Yeah, that's
a pack of 12 zombie pens. But what you want to do is maybe sell 2 packs of the pens and 6 of these together to get your bundle price up to like $20, $22, and you make it a party pack. Right? And then here are the little parts, right? All the
okay, yeah, those are great.
Check what else. Doll parts for Michael's body parts. Oh my gosh! So what if you put these into one of these and make it, a deconstructed skeleton, right? Or how about here are gummy zombie gummies, right? Zombie body parts for zombies. You have to be careful though because of meltables, they actually melt and stick together, and it's a mess. So I live in Arizona, so I can't send any meltables until sometime in October. So the zombie wouldn't be good. But if you could find, have you ever seen those the candies that are hard candy, but they're like bones and skeleton pieces?
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
So you throw a package of those together, a bag of those with 3 or 6 of these, and you make it a party pack, right? So what else did I put in here? Some sunglasses. So basically, I'm looking at this box here as something that I can use to package something else in. And of course, candy is a given. But check this out. So I have this really cool skull necklace. It's gorgeous. It's all bling, right? Now, what if I put with some tissue paper? I put that in my skeleton box, right? And I use a skeleton box as a jewelry box.
That's really cool. You found some great stuff.
Right? And then what you do is you put it in a black bubble pack, right? And there's your packaging, but a black one to kind of go with the theme. And then you write some marketing material about, give your favorite zombie wife, girlfriend, blah, 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 right? This beautiful bling necklace with Swarovski crystals, all rolled up in a skeleton coffin. Look at all the keywords that we just put in that bundle because we put multiple things together. And that's going to increase your reach because you're able to hit a bunch of different keywords with just this one bundle. Does that make sense?
Yes.
Okay, keep going. What did you pick up?
And use the use gift and those sorts of things in the listing when you're building the listing.
Hack.
Yeah. So I think sometimes the sound when we're both talking, it seems to be when it happens. I don't know. It's kind of
That's
weird.
a way of telling me to shut up.
So yeah, like when one of the notes that I had, because I know I'm just sort of switching back here, but I wanted to make sure that people also think about classrooms and teachers and homeschoolers, because they do a lot of bulk buying for some of these fall and Halloween things for their class. So think about packaging things together for those people.
Yeah, and you can actually call it an instant Halloween classroom bundle.
Yeah, definitely. And even the things like, the mice and all that, like they do a lot of decorating in classrooms too. Especially like the craft kits would definitely be something that they would like. So
Let's
definitely think about them.
Christmas is the next big one. Let's do some ideas for Christmas, because I want you all to kind of walk away from this webinar with as many ideas as you can generate on your own just by listening to us talk about passionate markets for these seasonal bundles. So what are people passionate about around Christmas, Hanukkah, the December timeframe?
I think that you get a lot of collectors that come out. They have, like, there's people that collect Christmas. Like they collect certain types of baubles and certain type, like reindeer everything or snowball everything. Like they, if you think about some collections, you get those people that just really go insane for certain types of things. I have a friend. Every corner of her house is covered in Santas, like little ones, big ones, like it's unbelievable. She has probably over 1,000 Santas of everything you can imagine.
Somebody in the chat just said Advent calendars. Okay, let's talk about Advent calendars. It just throw us in the deep end. We're on this. What can we do? How can we bundle Advent calendars? Let me rephrase that question. Why do people buy Advent calendars?
I buy them for the chocolate.
Okay, so how about, let's see, you've got 3 kids, right? You have 3 kids. So you've got one Advent calendar, and each of the little doors has 1 piece of chocolate. So you know where I'm going with this, right?
Oh yeah.
With 1 Advent calendar, an extra bag of chocolate.
That's an awesome idea, actually.
Right? Okay, so keep going. I'm trying to see in the chat, and it's going pretty fast here.
Oh, okay. So same question as Jessica. What was Jessica's question?
Okay, Advent calendars. Somebody just said that she buys Advent calendars for her grandson. So could you put together, of course you can, some sort of bundle gift pack from grandma to grandson or grandchild or granddaughter, Advent calendar for 2017 to my favorite grandchild, right? And put a couple of other things in that bundle, and then maybe a gift bag with the bundle that matches the calendar theme, right? And it could be like if you're doing a little boy bundle for Advent calendars, it could be a gift bag with a rocket ship on it, countdown to Christmas, right?
Yeah.
And some other rocket-related stuff in that bundle.
You could do a kit, like to make, I've seen the kits where you make the countdown to Christmas, so you can have that as part of it.
Yeah, so that's an interesting idea. How about a make your own Advent calendar kit? That's brilliant, and have a bunch of different variations of it.
Yeah, I sorry, I'm just reading the chat here. We're getting some technical questions now too, but
don't worry about the
yeah, okay. We'll have to answer those later.
And here's the deal. I'm going to save the chat because the wheels came off the bus at the beginning technology-wise. So we're playing catch-up here, and I want to give you as much content as we possibly can in the time that we have together. I will save the chat questions.
Okay, good.
If you guys have not joined me on Facebook, my Facebook group is facebook.com/groups/DealDiva, DealDiva. So facebook.com/groups/DealDiva. Go ahead and join that group, and I'm going to post the replay of this and post the chat with all of your questions in it, and I'm going to answer those in that group. So keep asking your questions. We might not get to them on the webinar, but we're going to make sure that we get questions in the group after the webinar. And that way we can give you a ton of information during the webinar. Sounds good?
That's a good idea. That's because there's quite a few questions here, and somebody has their hand up too, but I have no idea how to.
Yeah, don't worry about that.
Okay. All right. Okay.
We'll take care of it because I'm not sure how to do that either, especially not.
Yeah.
So we're on number 3 now. How to think outside the box, building a bundle that will sell. So one of the things that Anita and I talked about this afternoon, it was actually her idea, is photos are going to sell your listing, guys.
Yeah.
Amazing photos. So instead of just taking a picture of the package of body parts.
Don't just take the picture of the package. Please.
Tell me what to do.
You want to set it up. Like you want to stage it. And one thing that I do is I color coordinate everything as much as possible. I will go out of my way to color coordinate it. So you want to open the packages, you want to display it attractively. If you just take a picture of a bunch of packages, it's boring. It's not eye-catching.
I don't know if you can see what I'm doing here. I'm staging my body parts, right? We're gonna have them like climbing out. Oh, there's swords in there too. How cute is that, right? We're gonna have like skulls out of it, right? And I'll be selling. Can you guys see what I did?
Kind of. I see your keyboard. There we go. There we go. Let's move that a little close. Yeah.
Right. So what I did was I took the little coffin and I opened it up and I kind of like set it up a little bit. And then I took the body parts and I'm having them fall out of the coffin. Right. This is the kind of picture that you want to take. Clearly not on the back of a yellow desk.
No.
But instead of just taking a picture of the package with stuff in it, you absolutely want to stage your products so that people can envision using their product, the product that you have in their lives.
Yeah, and if you're selling something like craft kits, it doesn't hurt to make one and take a picture of the finished, what it looks like.
Oh, that's a good idea.
Yeah, I mean, especially if you're selling a lot of them, like if so you just waste one, right? It's not that big of a deal.
Right. So how else can we bundle creatively? Go ahead and put it in the chat. What things have you done bundling and taking photos and creative approach to bundles have you guys tried? Because I know there's some bundlers. I know there's some people who've done bundling in the chat. Go ahead and post in the chat. What sort of things have you done that set your bundles apart from others?
One of the things that I did last year, and it worked out really well, is I did a non-candy Halloween bundle for a toddler. And so it included a little stuffy bear that was dressed up as like you know how you can get stuffed bears that are dressed up like, like something like this, like a little Halloween bear, or here's one, little eyes and stuff. And I put it in a little trick-or-treat bag that would be big enough for a toddler, right? You wouldn't, like a kid would hate you for giving him that bag because he would only be able to fit 10 things in it. And that thing just flew off the shelves. Like it just flew out the door. And I used those types of... Let's find out why. What were I don't know.
Okay.
Well, I do know. Like I used keywords like sugar and candy-free gift for toddler. Like I used those sorts of things in it. I never advertised this bundle, I have to tell you. So it was just bizarre that it hit a note somehow.
Let's go ahead. You're the one who's the screen share, so let's just do this. Let's do a live. Go to Merchant Words and type in sugar-free Halloween and see how many people are searching a month. Now, keep in mind that's current searches.
Yeah, this is July. Like it's reporting July results here, so it might not be.
Yeah, let's get an idea of what are people searching for. Go ahead and share your screen, or just.
I forgot to share the screen. Hang on, I got to go back. Share screen.
Yeah, we're going to look at sugar-free Halloween and see kind of how many people are searching for it.
Okay, so sugar-free Halloween. Oh, nobody.
Did you
see.
say correctly?
Halloween. How about candy free? They sure were looking for them last year.
Yeah, that can't be right. I think Halloween might be, I don't know.
Candy-free gift or sugar-free gift. So candy-free gift is getting searches.
A few of them. I like to look for a larger search volume.
Yeah.
Because we're not at Halloween yet, right? It says July results. Here we go, sugar-free gift.
Yeah.
So
it's also cumulative too, right?
Yeah.
If you hit on a few different searches, that they add up. So,
well, let's go over to Amazon and type in sugar-free Halloween. Sheila asked, what volume do you like to see? So Sheila, I like volume. I like to put things together in my bundle that get multiple keywords. So you saw what I did with that bundle where I could get keywords for Advent calendar and keywords for sugar-free and keywords for grandma gift, and right. So I try to put things together where I can add up keywords in different niches in order to get a higher volume.
Let's try.
Hey, Lori, go ahead and ask that in the Canadian Sellers group. I think it's a great question, but go ahead and ask it in the Canadian Sellers Facebook group. What are those green boxes? Not sure. Okay, so go ahead and what comes up when you type in sugar-free Halloween?
So, let's see here. I'm getting, the sugar-free candies and things.
Everybody wants to know what app you're using to get the green and the red boxes.
Can you sell it? It's called.
Can you sell it? Just look under extensions, Chrome extensions for Can You Sell?
Yeah, it's a Chrome extension. So yeah, I'm getting kind of a different odd group of things here.
Yeah, it might not be time yet.
I think it's too early. I really do.
Okay, so let's go ahead and let's just talk about other things we can bundle. So I was prepping some candy that I'd gotten last night, 2 nights ago, and it was funny because next to each other, I just started giggling. I had the piles next to each other, and one was a big bag of Dum-Dums, and the other was a big bag of Smarties. And I thought this would be a really funny bundle, and I wonder if they negate each other out. Like if you had enough Dum-Dums, you would no longer be smart, and vice versa, right? So that was, of course, after a glass of wine, and I get even more goofy after a glass of wine.
that was pretty funny, actually.
But think about it. How could you put together a bundle with Dum-Dums and Smarties in it and write some really fun marketing, write a really fun description around it, right? About this is for every IQ in your family. You can have so much fun with it, right? You could even write a political marketing thing around it. I mean, you could have a lot of fun. So think about unique ways to bundle things. Look at whatever you're picking up. Look at it from a different perspective. Like what could I bundle together with this really cool skull mug, right? And it doesn't necessarily have to be just for Halloween, because there are people who love skulls, right?
Well, there are people who collect them.
That's right. So it doesn't necessarily have to be the obvious, which is, skull chocolate and skull hot chocolate and skull coffee. You can think about how can you make this into a cute skull lovers gift, and a gift bag, right? With a little gift bag over it, and tied at the top and all that cute stuff. Death by chocolate. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. That's really cool. If you did a Death by Chocolate bundle and you put that together.
Yeah, that'd be good.
Non-candy bundle. Yeah, of course you can do a non-candy bundle. So there are a lot of people, and gluten-free and vegan. If you did a search for vegan Halloween candy, wow, I bet you that's got to be off the charts. Or gluten-free Halloween candy. Now, how can you put together a bundle of 4 or 5 different gluten-free Halloween-related food products and make that your bundle?
Oh, and you could definitely do that.
The vegan keywords, right? Okay, so does everybody know where to find products to bundle with? Does anybody have problems finding? Okay, so I kind of figured some people might not really know where to find products, and that's okay. All right, we got you covered here. So first of all, Google is your friend. So you would type in wholesale and then whatever word you want. Fun Express, that's a great one. Whatever word that you want, you could do wholesaler and then vegan candy, for example. Oh, my finger's in the way. Or you can go to Fun Express. There's Cole Imports, AliExpress. You might be a little bit late ordering on AliExpress because it takes a good, anywhere between 2 and 4 weeks to get products from there. But if you went to AliExpress and started doing Christmas bundles, started building Christmas bundle ideas, right? Great ideas. Thanks, guys. Great ideas in here. So thank you so much for everything in the comments. We're going to catch all of your questions after the webinar, but keep asking them. So, Anita, where else do you go shopping?
I like to get my ideas from the dollar store, but I don't necessarily buy my bundle stuff there. Like I might, buy an idea to test it, but definitely AliExpress. All the ones that you mentioned are good. Oriental Express, I know some people order from there.
I think it's are you talking about Oriental Trading?
Oriental Trading, sorry. That's what I meant.
.com, great. And by the way, guys, Cole Imports, K-O-L-E Imports, is right now having a liquidation on most of their Halloween stuff.
What's their lead time? Is
I get my stuff pretty quickly.
Okay, good, awesome, that's good.
Get to Christmas though, the harder it is to get stuff quickly. Okay.
Yeah.
Listen, it is Cole Imports, K-O-L-E Imports.com.
And there's
Regent.
Yes.
Regent R-E-G-E-N-T.
There's a few on the tip of my tongue that okay. Well, I guess we can always add some of those names later.
All right, so one of the things that I want to do, actually this was your idea, let's really dig into I don't know if you did it when I was offline, but let's dig into evaluating a bundle.
We started to.
Let's pick it apart because you could have the coolest products and the coolest bundle, and then you put up your listing and it doesn't convert. We say it's substandard. You're missing some basic things. So we're going to look at a bundle listing for a Halloween bundle, and we're going to tell you how you can make it better. Okay? So I'm going to let Anita do the screen share.
Yeah, I'm just we started to look. Sorry, I forgot to screen share.
Right,
hang on.
That's all right. Okay.
Screen share. There it is. So we started to look at this one, and we talked about some of the wording in here. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, you know what? Let's find one that's even more fun.
Yeah, I think so. There was another one that I saw too.
Decoration, or hey, and don't forget about parties, guys. People have parties around Halloween time like crazy. We haven't even gotten into talking about Halloween costumes, or not so much the costumes as accessories for the costume. That is an entire other field, right? So, and if you start doing niche research of passionate niches, everything from unicorns to fairies to people who like airplanes and cars, and these all sorts of niches that you can source accessories for their costume, and also themed parties around that particular passion, right? So what did we find, Anita?
I'm just looking at Halloween party. This looks cool.
Yeah.
So we have some banners here. I don't like the price. Like, why wouldn't you bundle that with something to bring the price up?
What would you bundle it with?
I would bundle this with more decoration. Like, you've got banners, 4-piece banner, multicolor one side. So you have this banner, but I mean, there's so many other things that you would need for the table, like your even paper plates and a
centerpiece,
tablecloth, and all those things, right?
There we go. Exactly.
So many easy ways to bring this price up to $20 or more.
Yeah, I even like $25 price points because it gives me a little bit of cushion just in case, right? So, and everybody, you should have your own criteria, guys, for whatever works best for your business. But some great ideas in the comments there. Thank you.
Let me see if I can find something where they've
That's right.
Look at those eyeballs, glow in the dark.
Eyeballs, right? What do you do with leftover inventory if you have any? How to determine how much of each bundle to send in? Okay, so leftover inventory. I'm actually doing a presentation. Hey guys, I am speaking at Retail Global, retailglobal.com. I am presenting there in a few weeks, and my presentation is actually how to dump the duds, how to get rid of your duds, and I'll actually have it recorded and I'll post it up in dealdivawholesale.com and also my Facebook group. And then how many bundles do you send in? You know, the idea is to do your keyword research, your product research, your niche market research so in depth that you kind of have an idea of what volume you can sell. So minimum 6, very, very, very minimum. You have to keep in mind though, if you only send 6 in and they sell on the first day, you've got to go run around and create more bundles and hopefully get it in before the Halloween season is done. So it is a bit of a, you know, it's a bit of a crapshoot, but that's business. It's just part of doing business.
Okay, here's a bundle for Halloween party.
Oh, check this out. Okay, tell us about, what do you think about this listing?
Okay, so the main image is not bad. Okay, so let me just break it down here. We have 70 pieces for 16 guests. Walking Dead events, that's a good keyword to throw in there. I think the only thing is I would have probably in this image, I would have shown that like the sheer bulk of what they're getting, because it kind of looks like 2 plates, 2 cups. Do you know what I'm saying?
Yeah, you could totally fan out the plates.
Yeah,
the bags.
just make it look, because if like some people they don't read the words, they just look at the pictures. Yeah. And so they might think, oh, that's not enough, and just keep going. They might not bother to read it. So let's look at some of the bullet points.
It's a good price point, and you know, yep. you can hire somebody off of Fiverr, FIVERR.com. If you guys aren't familiar with it, you can hire someone who knows Photoshop, who can take all this product and make it look like it's sitting on a table.
Yes,
it's crazy. For $5, you can have someone do it. So think outside the box and try to get lifestyle images, we call them, into your listings, no matter what you're selling.
I would totally do that with this, because some of these images, like they just don't really give the impact of what that would look like on a table. You know, it would be so easy to do, and it would have a lot more impact, I think.
And I just put, you know, people standing around the table with these cups in their hands, but dressed up as zombies.
Yeah, that would be fun, wouldn't it?
Yep. So it's a pretty deep thing, and it's got a pretty pretty good price on it. It's got enough product in it to make it compelling. I'm not sure what the rank is, but that's again.
The rank is 410. You know, not good, but I think again we're early in the season, so that's going to go up.
And Trudy asked, do you look at also what's sold with? Absolutely, absolutely.
Yeah, look here. So you've got frequently bought together. So we got the caution tape. It also shows you what else that Amazon customers are looking at. So there's, you know, here's all the zombie stuff. I mean, zombies are just not going anywhere soon. So.
Yep. Okay. So did you find any other cool stuff at the dollar store this week?
My dollar store was a little bare, but I did find, like, for whatever reason, they had a Christmas craft kit. I mean, I thought this was a really good craft kit, but you could totally order these things yourself on AliExpress and put together your own. Like,
yeah, go ahead and stop sharing the screen so we can see that a little bit better.
Oh, sorry.
That's okay.
I'm not used to being on a webinar. Yeah, so this one has like the chenille sticks, whatever they're called, and googly eyes and pom-poms, and
that's awesome.
Yeah, I mean, you could get all those individual things and order them yourself from AliExpress. I've seen them on there.
Right.
What was I going to say? Oh, the other thing was I saw on Pinterest today some craft kits for like some DIY stuff is big, and if you can source those items yourself and put together a little, like, you can custom, like with Vistaprint, you can custom make your instructions. That bundle is really, like, no one's going to be able to copy that. So I think that's also an important factor, is keeping the competition out. And I know, Barbara, you have some great ideas. I learned so much from you in your bundle class about keeping the competition out.
I am all about customization.
Yes.
I
Yes.
have like entire booklets written for those really cool. I love that Christmas craft kit. Hold that up against and show us both sides, because my brain is going on what I would put with it. First of all, I've got two 13-year-old girls across the street, and I would give them a couple of packs and sit them at a table with some glue and some sparkly whatever and a Pinterest, and I'd say, make some stuff.
Yeah.
And then maybe even do, and then take pictures of them making stuff, so in different stages. And then I would completely do a project kit or a project book.
Yes.
Right?
Yes.
And you can have a booklet printed on Amazon and any other print-on-demand service, and put a booklet with projects in it. And you own the bundle, because nobody else is going to have that same booklet.
And those are year-round bundles, because, I mean, I know this one has kind of the Christmassy colors, but you could totally do colors that can be used all year. I mean, the googly eyes, and you can add a few more, like felt, those felt stamp out things. I mean, there's so many things you could do with something like that.
So do-it-yourself kits. Now let's do-it-yourself to Halloween. What would people want to do themselves at Halloween?
They would want to make their own decorations, like to hang around on when they're decorating for the Halloween party. So things that hang from the ceiling, those pom-pom things in Halloween colors, spiders. Okay, so you take some of these that are black, and you make the little spider legs, and then you have the googly eyes to make there's, hang them up and cover your ceiling in spiders. It would be so cool.
Also, how about kids' costumes? Like if you sold the pieces for a kid's costume,
yeah, with
instructions for both adult and child. And yes, Deborah, Day of the Dead is a huge keyword thing. But if you had instructions for, and you made like different levels, and you put, a 5-year-old could make this, a 10-year-old could make this, right?
Yeah, and it's it's so easy to get those things made up to look professional, like the instruction cards and whatnot, and the little booklets.
Absolutely.
And they're cheap. They're really cheap.
Yep, agreed. Hey, I want to honor your guys' time. I know we got started a little bit late, and we're already past the hour. But I'm definitely, we're going to add more content and more ideas for you in my Deal Diva group. Pumpkin carving kits, that's right. So be on Facebook, Deal Diva Wholesale and Private Label, and we'll add even more value to you over in that group, so you've definitely got your money's worth, quote unquote. Hey, Anita, I know that you have published your own little ebook about...
I have, yeah. And actually, it answers a lot of the questions that were asked in this, in this chat, like the GTIN. I walk people through how to do that, taking pictures, creating a listing step by step. So, there is. Yeah. Okay. So thank you, Lisa, for saying that. So, it's just a little ebook. It's not a bundle masterclass like what Barbara had. Because I almost didn't take her class because I was thinking, oh, I've written a book. I don't know if I should take this class or not. I'm so happy that I did, because
thank you.
Hers is like this hands-on, research-oriented, customer-centric, secrets out the yin-yang. And my book is different, though. Like, they're not the same product at all. Like, my book is more like, here's how to create a listing. Here's how to set up a PPC ad. Like, I'm walking newbies through a lot of things in that book. So they're two different things.
You're like bundling basics. So once you get the bundling basics down, then hop into the bundle masterclass once you've got the foundation that Anita gives you in her ebook. So Anita and I are actually teaming up for now. I told you earlier, I don't know if you heard because we had some technical issues, but I am officially opening up the bundlemasterclass.com again. I open it for a short amount of time, put a limited amount of students in, and then close it down so I can spend 30 days with you guys doing live webinars, answering all your questions. It's in a private group. So I'm not opening it till next week, but Anita has offered to, if I'm going to do a pre-enrollment. Go to bundlemasterclass.com/Anita. We're going to do a pre-enrollment for the course. I was going to open the course at $497. It is only $297. Okay, so you're going to save a few $100, and you're going to get her book for free.
Yep.
But only during the pre-enrollment. I'm only doing this for the people who are watching this webinar, and I'm only doing it for 48 hours. So you have till Saturday night after watching this webinar. Saturday night at 11:59 p.m. This pre-enrollment offer goes away. Anita's book you'll have to pay money for. But right now you get it for free when you register for the bundlemasterclass.com/Anita, and you have till Saturday night to do that. Then I'm shutting it down until the official open a week from now. And the official open, you don't get her ebook. I love Barbara's Bundling Master. Oh, hi, Lisa. Lisa is a student of the Bundle Masterclass. Thank you.
Yes, I remember her from the, I mean, you know, there's a few people in here that were in it. It was so awesome.
Nick Spicer is in here, and he's also a member. And Brent Veers, hey, look at that. No worries, guys. It's all good. We're going to get a replay to you, but go over to bundlemasterclass.com if the spirit moves you. Get it? Spirit, Halloween, sorry. /Anita. It's going to, and you can read the course outline there. You can look at my story there. You can look at testimonials. You read the whole website, right? You have until Saturday night to go take advantage of getting Anita's ebook for free when you do bundlemasterclass.com/Anita and you register for the pre-enrollment of the course, and the course content starts being delivered on September 1, 30 days. And Anita, tell me, going through the course, you were able to get a bunch of bundles done pretty quickly after you started.
Well, not only that, I got a whole new niche out of this course because of the way that you approach it from finding the passionate pools of people. I found a passionate pool of people. I was actually in a passionate pool of people without even really realizing it. And so I'm working on some private label products for that niche. I've put together some bundles for that niche. I've got a Facebook group for that niche and a website. And it's going to take me a while to get it all, going, but it's really exciting.
That's so cool. I remember that. I remember you sharing that in a coaching program. Hey, and the things that I teach in Bundle Masterclass are just not about bundling. Basically, my customer-centric approach to research can be applied to wholesale sourcing. It can be applied to creating private label products. So it's not just fluff, how to create a bundle, put some eyeballs together with at all. I really go in depth. It is a training worth, there are a lot of people out there selling thousands of dollars, like a couple $1,000s for a course that I'm pretty sure that $297 is kind of a giveaway price. I put a lot of blood. I really had fun creating the content, but it's content that you can use for way more than bundling. I'll show you how to private label pretty much and how to source wholesale in there as well, plus bundling. So go ahead and grab Anita's ebook after you enroll for the pre-enrollment at bundlemasterclass.com/Anita. Anita, thank you so much for being on.
Well, thank you. And we had our challenges, but I hope we have a chance to do something like this again. And and I'll be hanging out in the group too to answer any questions. And also, I'm in that Bundle Masterclass private Facebook group because we're all in there for life, right? So. Yes, so I'm there to answer questions as well. Yeah,
you get in there, and it's not just me answering questions. It's a whole bunch of really cool people who have gone through the course and have their own take on stuff too, answering questions, and you get that when you register. So go ahead and enroll, and I hope I see you in the Bundle Masterclass. And you get her book for free when you register, pre-enroll by Saturday night. And I will see you guys later. Sorry about the glitches, but it's all good. We kept going. Thank you.
Good night, everybody.
Good night. Stop recording.